Hey everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today we are doing an in-depth review of the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. So if you have been curious about this foundation and want to know my thoughts on this one, please continue watching. Okay, so let's get started. Let's look at the features of the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. So they're saying it's a natural finish foundation. It's good for redness, good for uneven skin tone, good for dark spots. It has a medium coverage. It's also, in fact, the Allure 2022 Best of Beauty Award winner. We'll talk about the ingredients a little bit later in the video. It's saying skin in its best light instantly blurs and smooths, visibly improves skin's clarity over time, breathable, weightless coverage, and there is improved radiance here and a reduction in the appearance of redness. They have also compared the foundations here. So the one which we are going to review today is the medium buildable coverage. It's light reflecting foundation. I have also reviewed the soft matte complete foundation. This one is a medium to full coverage foundation. They also have a natural radiant longwear foundation, which is medium to full, and they have a pure radiant tinted moisturizer, which is sheer buildable. The finish for light reflecting, they are saying natural radiant. They have 40 shades in here, so lots of shades to choose from. We are going to talk about two shades in today's video, Phoenix and Tahoe. Before we proceed, let's quickly take a look at the packaging of this foundation. So this is how the packaging or the outer box looks like. It's a matte black packaging and you have all of the details mentioned here on the box. You get 1 fluid ounce of product or 30 ml of product and it retails for $54 here. This is the bottle. It's a glass bottle, not acrylic. Okay, and it has a pump as well. It's a pretty standard foundation bottle. The pump is also quite nice. It has a opening close feature. So nothing great to say about the packaging, just appreciate that it has a pump. Before I apply one of the foundation shades on my skin, let me show you how both of these foundation shades compare to each other. So we will apply one shade on one side and the other shade on the other side. Here we are applying Tahoe, shaking the bottle first, and then I'll apply it on the left side here on the screen. Tahoe is described as medium deep 2 and it has neutral undertones. I'm blending this foundation with my Real Techniques sponge, and as you can see here, it's a pretty good match for my skin tone. I've used this shade for quite some time and I really like it. It settles to just a slight bit deeper finish. I can still make it work perfectly fine. And here I've blended the foundation on one side of the face. I really like the undertone of this foundation shade and I think it matches me quite well. Now let's apply Phoenix on the other side of the face. You will see here on the right side of the screen. This side I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend out this foundation. Straight away you can see that this side the foundation tone is pretty warm. Phoenix is described as a medium deep shade which is suitable for medium to medium deep complexions with warm undertones. So naturally this has a warmer undertone. Here I have blended out Phoenix and you can see both the foundation shades side by side. On the right side here you see Phoenix and on the left Tahoe. I think both the foundations do work out pretty well for me. As you saw from the comparison of both the shades Phoenix and Tahoe, I feel Phoenix suits my skin tone a little bit better at this point of time. Although it's tiny bit warmer than my liking, I still prefer how it looks on my skin. So let me apply Phoenix all over my face. I will take one pump, 1.5 pump here. It comes in a nice bottle with a pump and you can see the texture here. It's slightly bit runny. Not too runny, but slightly bit runny. It's not that thick of a texture. And I'll apply it with a beauty blender all over the face. Okay, I've already showed you how it's slightly bit more warm on my skin tone. You can straight away see that it gives a pretty good coverage. If you have redness, dullness, spots, I think it is going to conceal pretty nicely. If you want a nice natural looking coverage, don't apply too much at one go with this foundation. And when you apply it at first, you can see it's so glowy. It's super glowy, so it does take a little bit of time to settle on the skin, and then it's not as glowy like this. So here I've applied Phoenix on one side of my face, and here I don't have anything. You can see the difference. If this was slightly less warm, I think this would have been a perfect shade for me, but I still like it. The other day I had applied just a tiny bit of this foundation on my face, topped it up with concealer and powder, and it looked so beautiful. It's very nice, long wearing. It looks so good. I'll take the other side of my beauty blender, which is pretty clean. Try to blend out everything and just maybe take out some of the excess. I don't want a lot of coverage. I want nice natural coverage. You can see a slight difference in my face and my neck. This is more warmer, so I'll apply some foundation on my neck as well. Foundations which are warmer, at least they don't make you look ashy. They work out pretty well even after long hours. But if a foundation is too light or the undertone is off, it might make you look ashy. Okay, so that's the Phoenix shade which I've applied on my face. You can see it's pretty glowy still. I will show you the time right now. It's 11:47. I hope you can see. So I will come back in some time and then I'll show you how it looks after some time. Okay, I'm back. So it's around 12:07 right now. It has been 10 minutes that I have applied this foundation. You can see it looks more natural on the skin right now. You saw when I applied it at first, it was looking really radiant and glowy. But after some time, it does settle down on the face and gives a more natural finish, as you can see. I do see a certain glow still, but it's not as much as when we had applied at first. So it gives a very nice natural finish on the skin. I love how it looks. The finish is really nice, very beautiful, very skin-like, and it does feel a little bit matte on the skin. It's not overly matte, but it's lightweight, but you will feel like you have some foundation on the face. So that's the foundation Phoenix. How do you like the shade match? Do let me know. We are going to apply a little bit of concealer. I have the NARS concealer right here. I have two shades in this as well. The NARS Spot Concealer in the shade Caramel. It's like one of my holy grail products. If you're close to my skin tone, you definitely need to have this concealer. This is the second pot I have had, and this is how much I have used up. I just love this concealer. This one is a pot concealer. It has a very good coverage. If you want to cover dark spots, acne, any kind of patches on the skin, this does an excellent job. So this concealer is actually for everyone. People with problematic skin, if you want a good high coverage concealer, I will highly recommend this one. Even if you don't have problematic skin, it is still amazing. I don't have too many issues with my skin, but I love to use it around my mouth area for covering up the pigmentation. I use it underneath my eyes as well when I don't really want any kind of makeup, just a little bit of coverage and powder, and I'm good to go. So I use this a lot, and from the amount of product which is left, I think you can make out that I just love this product. So this is something which I will highly recommend. So I'm using a brush. I'll just apply a little bit of concealer around the mouth. So that's how I apply, and it's great for like dark circles, pigmentation, and it's so easy to blend out. Sometimes you feel like pot concealer may be a little bit drying, but this one is not. It's super easy, blends effortlessly, and it looks very natural as well. It's not very thick or cakey kind of feeling. I'll apply a little bit around the corners here and here. It just instantly lifts and brightens. This is quite close to my skin tone, but still it kind of brightens the under eye area. It's amazing. Okay, now in this concealer I have another shade. This is the shade Medium Dark 1.5. I have got this pretty recently. I wanted to try another shade in this, like a peachy shade for underneath the eyes. So I got this one. I will give you a swatch here of both the concealers side by side. But you can see the difference in the shade. Okay, so this one is caramel. This one is Sucre the Org, medium deep 1.5. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. So this is the new one. This one has a slight peachy undertone. This one is a little bit more warmer, you could say. I want to use this a little bit underneath my eyes. If concealers have a little bit of that peachy undertone for underneath the eyes, I think they just brighten up the area and covers really well. Okay, that's quite bright, I think. We'll blend it out. And I think I applied too much. I'll just give a final blend to the concealer. I'm trying to film these foundation and lipstick videos which I'm doing recently in natural lighting. It's a lot of work for me because the sun kind of changes and the lighting also changes. So I have to constantly readjust. But I figured that you guys probably like the natural lighting videos much better, so I'm taking that extra pain to film this in natural lighting. So this is how my face will look in natural lighting. There is no studio lights anywhere here. So that's the foundation and the concealer. The foundation shade is Phoenix, and concealer I have used caramel for around the mouth and little bit around the eye area, and for under the eyes I have the shade medium dark 1.5. Okay, so that's my finished base makeup. Next I'll complete my makeup look and be right back. Okay, I'm back. So this is how my finished makeup looks like. I have applied a little bit of powder, hourglass translucent setting powder, some blush and gloss, and I think I totally love this makeup look. The finish is just so beautiful. It gives a natural finish, but it's not overly natural or overly made up. It looks like you are wearing makeup, but you know, it's not overly done. It gives a very natural looking finish. I love how it feels. The texture is super nice on the skin. It's not feeling drying. It's pretty comfortable, very lightweight, and I just love how it looks, the texture and the finish. It's so good. I will definitely recommend this foundation. I will do a check-in for you guys after a few hours, but I have already worn this foundation for a few hours and I know how beautiful it looks. I think this is one of the best ones I have tried so far. It will definitely make it to my favorite list. So that's the foundation. Next I want to show you if this foundation oxidizes or not. From what I have used, I don't see that it has oxidized on my skin tone, but we will still do an oxidation test and I'll show you. So here are both the foundation shades which I've swatched about 10 minutes back. This one is Tahoe and this one is Phoenix. I'll do a fresh swatch now. So this one is Tahoe and here we have Phoenix. So as you can see here, there is not much oxidation between the shades. I find that they just settle down to a slightly deeper finish, but I didn't find that the shades oxidized on my skin tone too much. Let's go through the ingredient list again, see the positives and the negatives if any. This foundation is actually powered by 70% skincare ingredients, and I found some very interesting ingredients in this foundation, so we'll just quickly look at them. So it has biomimetic oat, which visibly improves clarity by reducing the appearance of redness, Japanese lily dove, which supports strong skin barrier, and cacao peptides and milk thistle, which minimizes the negative effects of blue light and environmental stresses. So these are very interesting ingredients which we don't see very often in foundations. So I thought, let me just put it out there so that you can also see. I'm not someone who's an expert in ingredients, but I do really like the claims of these ones which are present in this foundation. Also, they have said they are free of parabens, formaldehydes, formaldehyde releasing agents, phthalates, mineral oils, coal tar, SLS, sulfates, like they are fragrance free also. They're saying it's containing less than 1% synthetic fragrance, and they're also vegan and comes in recyclable packaging. Here they have the complete ingredient list. You can do your own research. What I found is that there are two elements, chlorphenicin and phenoxyethanol, which may be a concern to sensitive skin, but they are added in very low concentration here. And there is also aluminum hydroxide here, so if you are avoiding aluminum, so you may want to Take a look at this. And there is mica also in this. Some people don't like products which have mica in them. There's tocopherol, which is vitamin E, which I can recognize. Glycerin is there, so it's hydrating. And all of these here are skincare ingredients, I think. Skincare actives which are present in the foundation. So if you want to take a further look at the ingredient list, I would suggest you can do your own research. What I found, other than those 2-3 concerns, it's a pretty good formulation. Next, I think I want to do the shade comparisons. I want to compare these two shades, Phoenix and Tahoe, with my soft matte foundation shades Tahoe and Syracuse. And I also want to compare these two shades with some of the other foundation shades I love from other brands. So let's go ahead and check these quick comparisons. So here I have both the foundation shades swatched. The one on the left is Tahoe and then on the right is Phoenix. I'm going to compare it with the NARS Soft Matte Foundation here. The first shade I'm going to swatch is Tahoe again. So I will swatch it near Tahoe on the left hand side. So this is how you can see both the Tahoes compared to each other. They look very much similar. Next we'll do Syracuse from the NARS Soft Matte Foundation. And I'll swatch it here. As you can see, Syracuse is quite light as compared to the others, Phoenix and Tahoe, from both the foundation formulas. The undertone of Syracuse is also warm. It's also warm toned, but I find the undertone of Phoenix better suited for my skin tone. So I would pick Phoenix over Syracuse. Now let's compare these two foundation shades with some of my other favorite foundations I have. So here I have Tahoe and then we have Phoenix. First, let's do MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC44. Here is NC44 compared to Tahoe and Phoenix. This one has a warmer undertone, but it's not as warm as Phoenix. I really like this shade. Next we have Laura Mercier. This is the shade 4N2T. This foundation matches me beautifully. It's not very warm. Next, let's do House Labs. This is 340 Medium Cool. This is one of my favorite foundation formulas. So here you can see it may say cool, but it's actually warm, just like the MAC foundation. Both have pretty similar undertone as well. Next, let's do Lancome Teint Doll. We'll have 420W in this. This shade is also not too warm. It's nice and neutral, and I just love how it matches my skin tone. Next, we'll do two shades of the e.l.f. Soft Glam Foundation, 32 Medium Neutral and 42 Tan Neutral. So this one is 32 Medium Neutral, which is quite light for my skin tone. And this is Tan Neutral, which is a little bit deep for my skin tone. So what I do is I mix these two shades, and I think that gives me the best shade match. So that's some shade comparison for you guys. I hope this was helpful. Before I end this video, let me give you a quick check-in of the foundation after 6 hours of wear. This is how my face looks. So you can see that there is no settling in fine lines or patchiness or dryness. In fact, the foundation has gotten a little bit glowy around my cheeks and the center of the forehead, but it's a quick fix. You can just apply a little bit of powder, touch it up, and the finish is still really impressive. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you found it helpful and you liked it. If you liked it, then please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you're watching me for the first time, I really hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again really soon in my next video. Bye.